Hello, beautiful souls. Today, in the Shamayim Podcast, I'm gonna share the Shamayim Home exactly as it is, with its beauty and everything else. My name is Carolina, and welcome to my home. Really like my little shelf. I would love to work more or to know how to work more with wood, because I would do more of those. I really love it. But this is with pieces I found, and I found also this one that wasn't pretty. So I painted white. And this is really interesting because this is flower. You know, I wanted texture, and so the only thing I found in the kitchen was organic flour, and it looks awesome, doesn't it? I really like the contrast between the two, the white and the wood. This one is another one I've made, and has natural wool, has like cotton rope. This is a little like hand-dyed cotton string, although I started to do these hand-dyed pieces, but I was still learning, right? And so I didn't use any chemical or any mordant for the pieces to not, for the color to not disappear, right? Now I know how to do it, but in the beginnings I didn't. But I still love it so much. You know, it should be more pink. But it's super pretty, and I like it, and I won't sell it because it's not the colors there were at first, but I really like my mistakes. And this one, it's the first one I made, and I really like it, but I never sold it, so I kept it to remember. The first one I made like in a serious way. And then I have this the hanging planter, right? And this part was my father that made. I like it. I thought of painting it white, but I'm not sure. Still. Then we come to the space where it's kind of like my child's play area. We have here the cell. That it's one of my favorite ultimate pieces, because it was really, really much work, and because I don't use any machine, right? It was only with my hands and the needle, and I hand-dyed the ropes with red berries that come from a tree, and I still don't know the name of the tree, which is crazy, but they only give the berries in the winter, almost in Christmas. And yeah, I need to dye more stuff. Then we have a little basket, and we have C related things. We have this little pot I try to make. It's very minimalistic. And then we have my child toys. Right now we kind of have this summer theme, right? With fishes and colors. My daughter loves Peppa Pig. Yeah, and I enjoyed those episodes too somehow, because like they're funny, and we all have like this favorite episodes. It's like when Mama Pig got stuck in this berry tree, or when Mr. Potato fly towards the heaven with the Mr. Potato Mr. Potato balloon. It was hilarious. Either way, you see she likes Peppa Pig. Then we have like princess stuff, more princess stuff. Yeah, like one of the favorite movies is the Belle and the Beast, the fairies. Also, like one of our favorite movies is one I watched before I have her in the hospital. I was laying there, and suddenly on television it appears my favorite. It's one of my favorites, but could be my favorite movie from when I was a child, which was E.T. And she really likes it. She still wasn't able to watch it like from start to the end, right? But she loves the part with the finger, right? The calling home part. The part with the bicycles crossing the moon. Yeah, it's so cute. But of course she's gonna have her own interests, and as a good mother I will try to let go of my ego aside in what I want for her, but allow her to experience everything she wants to experience in life, right? So we start in this corner with the new earth. It's available on my shop. Store needs painting. And the lightening, also available on my shop. It's in this corner. And the trim next to my secretary shelf thing, where I keep all the Shamayim accessories and other stuff. Next to the window we have another planter. As you can see, we have the sun. The triangle, and this pretty crystal I found one day, and I made this hanging with it, and it's really nice. Yeah. And I also need to paint all of this, but I keep changing my mind about the colors and the things, so it's, how I sometimes think too much. And sometimes the most imperfect things can be magical. Because look at this. We got this magical visit in the window, and it's so gorgeous. And I'm not gonna touch it, but new life, a new butterfly. And it's like, I don't know, like I wanted to share because, I told my daughter, and we actually have this little book of the butterfly become the little worm. There's a name for it, but I usually talk in Portuguese. The little worm becoming a butterfly, but I don't think she understands the true magic of it. And then we come to my desk, and I really like this table. I thought of buying a new one because it has a hole. I put a plant in it. My plants are still, but I love it because it's from like the old. There's this place here in Portugal that they have a lot of cork and a lot of trees, and this is a Linchana table, and people used to put like fire pits underneath, to get warm, and it used to hold fire, and I don't know, it's old and it has a certain soul, right? And it's so important for our houses to have a soul, scent. Really like my oil burner machine. And when I will use jasmine if I wanna meditate. I use lemon if I wanna energize. I also have in this store the herbal bundles. Can use a scent, incense, but it's also important to have touch, and that's where the fibers come into play, right? We want touch, we also want sight and beautiful things, works of art next to us. And then the crystals. I have crystals, my selenite tower. I have this pretty one that has cork in it, and I gave €2 for it. It's awesome, in the like vintage or second-hand shops, you can get like beauties like this for almost nothing because they don't know the power of crystals, right? I have my orange one. We work together. I have an old garlic flower, and other ones have my peace lily that's already had the flower. Now it has a new one, but I need to water the plants, be consistent and grounded. Yeah, that's my magical secretary. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and getting to know the Shamayim Home better, please like this video comment, subscribe in order to help with the algorithm. Thank you for being there. Thank you for shining. Thank you for holding the safe space we call home. And thank you so much for being there. I'll see you soon.